Facebook is one of the biggest companies in the world. But on 28th of October 2021, Mark Zuckerberg announced that Facebook will no longer be called as Facebook. It will now be known as Meta. Now, what is Meta? And what is Facebook going to do? We all know social media applications like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and we all are kind of addicted to it. But before becoming their addict, if we knew about their business strategy, so there are changes that we never become addicted to them. Similarly, which are business strategies that will be used by Facebook to make you an addict of Metaverse also. And till the end of the video, you will know how you can save yourself from these addictions. Meta means beyond and verse means universe. That means beyond universe. Metaverse is a virtual platform. By sitting at your own house, you can experience things virtually. So, Mark Zuckerberg says that Facebook, from a social media company, is transforming itself to a metaverse company. In simple words, the things we use in a physical world, picking up all those things physically, Facebook is taking them to a digital world. So Metaverse will be a digital world where you can interact with your friends, you can travel to different places, and you can also buy things simply by excluding eating, going to washroom and sleep. You can do everything in Metaverse. Like in today's time, if you want to attend any music concert, first you will get ready. After that, you will reach that location and then you will enjoy the music concert. But through Metaverse, you can do all these things just by sitting on your sofa. In Metaverse, just by sitting at your house, through a virtual identity in a virtual space, you can experience your music concert live. But as much as these all things sounds exciting, it is 10 times more dangerous than what it sounds. But why? If you want to understand this, you have to understand 3 things carefully. Number 1 is what Facebook is doing. Number 2, how Facebook is going to do this. And number 3, how will this change our social behavior? So the first thing, what exactly is Facebook doing? So until now, Facebook was a social media company with mainly 3 products: Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp. And company's philosophy was buy, copy or destroy. Instagram and WhatsApp were a big threat to the company. So they bought them. They couldn't buy Snapchat or TikTok. So their features were copied as stories and reels. There was a company named Vines. To finish them, they did link their API. So whichever companies are a threat to Facebook, either Facebook buys them or just by copying their feature, bring them to their platform. And if both of these things are not possible, then they destroy them. Mark Zuckerberg knew it from start that social media has its own restrictions. 90% of the people use social media to feel good. So the biggest limitation of social media is that you can only monetize on attention. In simple words, Facebook and Instagram, both of these applications can only earn through business ads. The biggest threat for Facebook can be consumer awareness. So see, as consumer awareness keep on increasing, consumer behavior changes. And these change happens in the ripple effect. First, I used to read books. After that, I shifted towards audiobooks. So this change in my consumer behavior. This full change I transferred to my circle. And when this change transfers to my circle, then the people in the circle will transfer this change to their circle. And this creates a ripple effect. When there is any change in a consumer behavior, then that change is spread by the ripple effect. Similarly, to ignore Instagram and Facebook ads is becoming a consumer behavior. And before Facebook loses its superpower, they are not making a profit, but are making an ecosystem. And this ecosystem will create multiple streams of income for Facebook. But how? This brings us to the second thing, that how Facebook will be doing all this. So Facebook is creating a fully virtual world where you can experience everything virtually except few things. To make you experience that Facebook will develop VR devices. On October 28th, when Facebook announced Metaverse, at that time they told that until next year they will launch a device named Cambria. It will be such a powerful device that when you take virtual meetings through your avatars, the same facial expressions that you are making will mimic them. This means if you are smiling, then your avatars will also smile. With this, your virtual reality experience will be enhanced more. Because suppose you are sitting in a virtual meeting and you are smiling over there and your avatars are also smiling, then other people can see by your avatars that you are actually happy after listening to them. Because of this, experience is more enhanced. Not only this, the avatars they have designed are so personalized, so they know that in this world people are of different skin tone. Everyone's facial expressions are different. Everyone's facial characters are very different. And keeping that in mind, by creating extreme personalization, they have designed all these things. And through such things, Facebook will fulfill its motive. And what is that? So see, Facebook's first aim will be make more and more people part of Metaverse. Why? So let me tell you, in today's date, rarely there is any business who doesn't do marketing on social media. This is because everyone's attention is over there. So the three important elements of Metaverse will be: number 1, people. What is the use if people are not there? Number 2, business. All businesses will come on Metaverse. And number 3 is creators. Creators who will make digital objects, who will make digital services. All those people. As more and more people become part of Metaverse, businesses and creators will be helpless and will have to come to Metaverse to sell products and services. Now see how these things are helpful to Facebook to create multiple streams of income. First, Facebook will take advertising fees from businesses because it has people's attention control. Second, platform fee. All the creators and businesses who will be part of Metaverse, all those need to pay to Facebook because platform is also of Facebook. Number 3 is commissions on sales. All the businesses, all the creators, when they sell their product and services on Facebook, then Facebook may charge a little commission. And fourth and very important is, as Facebook will have control of such a big ecosystem, then Facebook may launch its own product with which Facebook will earn a lot of profit. Now all these things are next level. Metaverse will make our life 70% easy. But if so, then why is Metaverse a dangerous thing? And this brings us to the third thing that is very necessary to understand. That is, how will this change our social behavior? The reason behind it is progressive overload. Our body is designed in such a way, as we increase the load on it, the capacity of taking the load increases. For an example, if you drink 1 cup of coffee and go to office so that you don't feel sleepy, then after 2-3 weeks from now, nothing will happen with 1 cup of coffee. You drink 1 coffee and go to office, you will still feel sleepy. This happens because our body from that load of 1 cup of tea recovers early or makes progress. Now for the same thing, it will need more. Similarly, it happens with alcohol. Ask a regular alcohol consumer that they will tell you that nothing happens after 4 to 5 pegs. This is because his body is set on 4 to 5 pegs. Now, if you talk to someone who hardly consumes alcohol, he or she will get high in 1 or 2 pegs. This is because his or her body is not progressed this load. In this way, our body functions. Now, how does this works on social media? So understand this thing very carefully. As you start spending more time on Metaverse, its value in your life will increase more than the actual physical people. Earlier, our attention span on our surrounding was 99%, as there were no devices around us. This means we gave 99% attention on our surrounding. After that, TV came and it reduced to 85%. After that, computers came and it reduced to 70%. And after mobile phone, it became 50%. Our body works on attention energy flow. In simple words, where we give attention, there we waste our energy. Companies like Facebook work on attention to money. In simple words, the place where you give more attention, at that place Facebook will earn a lot of money. So let's understand this in depth. In today's date, if you want to enter a digital world, firstly, you need to remove your phone from the pocket. And after that, you will enter a digital world, which means some amount of resistance still exists. But when smart glasses will come, then this resistance will become reduced a lot. And in today's date, our 50% screen attention will increase to 90% or even more than that. Then its biggest disadvantage is we will lose all control on our life because your 90% attention and time is on the virtual world. Then you will have hardly any control on your life. So what is the solution of all these things? Only two words: rational thinking. Now this thing looks very fancy but seems tough to implement. Well, I will tell you a simple way to apply this. You don't have to think anything. Just ask two questions to yourself: utility or pleasure. This means whatever you are doing in which you are spending 20% of your time, in that thing just ask yourself these two questions: utility or pleasure. If you are getting more pleasure in it, so you don't have to do anything. Just the amount of time you see in that thing, start reducing it slowly, and automatically you will have control over your life. But doing this thing, your life will have three major advantages, which many people of your circle may not have. Number 1, more time. You will have more time. Number 2, less influence. You will get less influenced by many things. And number 3 is informed decisions. Whatever decisions you take will be informed. And from these social media companies, if you want to be more smart, then I will recommend you a book named as Digital Minimalism. So that was it for today's video. I hope you have liked this video. Do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.